Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. Right, so today I'm showing you another one of the books that I purchased from a local charity bookshop. Now this one here is actually published by Mollie Makes, the big comic relief crafternoon. Now this book was priced at £7.99 and £5 of which for every copy sold and went to a comic relief. Now that's a beautiful thing, and I've been searching around to see if I could find the date on this edition. I haven't had a lot of luck, but it appears that Mollie Makes has been supporting the comic relief charity since at least 2007 and makes an issue of this book every year for them, and also has a Facebook page for each year that she does them, where everyone can join in and do the patterns with each other. So that's absolutely beautiful. She also set aside a day where there is a complete craft day, and I believe it's all live and you can view it. So that is absolutely gorgeous. I will put any links I find to any of this in the description box down below. Right, so now let's have a look at this back issue. Okay, now it states there's over 50 marvellous makes for Red Nose Day. Contributors are Arctic 24, Dotty Angel, Linda Lewis, Deadly Nightshade, Mr. X Stitch, Flossie Tea Cakes, Moose Allen, Jodie Carlton, Gretel Parker, Mara Lent, and Twinkle Chan. Oh no, Rako, and Melissa. And so let's have a nose. So as you can see, we've got a couple of images across the top of the different sort of items that you can make. We have a crocheted red nose, 3 knitted beards, a floral moustache, felt chickens, spring posy brooch, craft themed DIY waterside plants. You have a felt guinea pig, and pastel pendants, handy dandy messenger sack, tiny mice dolls, crochet frames, easy ever French knickers, a Molly doll, the big comic relief craft afternoon guide to running a craft fair, Mexican wrestler guinea pig, a love brooch, a breakfast scarf and wrist warmers, needle felt doglets, and crochet hanger, embellishment moto hoops, apple and pear something or others, Princess and Tea, a crochet wristbands, the guinea pig who liked to make things, a story for young crafters and their parents, folding a doodle book, cloud mobile templates, and making famous. Who did you say had knitted this sausage dog? So there's quite a lot in there, and as you can see, it's a very comical and a proper pick-me-up magazine, I think. So they do have a section about where the money goes, and that £5 that came from each additional thing, but then this is because this is Red Nose Day, so they like to reinforce all of that. Now these were the noses that you could get in store on this year. Each year we get a different set of red noses, but if you're not interested, you could crochet your own. Okay, so here is the instructions for how to crochet the red nose. Then they moved on to the beards, so we've got a couple of cute designs there for beards, not masks, beards. There's a gap for your mouth. Okay, so there's like lots of cute ones there. And then we have the marvelous moustache, and this is a stitch pattern, okay, made with material and felt. Then we have some felted chickens and how to do all that malarkey. A spring posy brooch. Okay, and then they're showing you how to place a type of transfer onto your plates. That's quite nifty. Then we have a Ron and Audrey, and these are little felt guinea pigs, and it gives you the instructions on how to do all that and put him in. Silly, look at that. I don't know, I'm not going to be able to get it, but basically they've got little outfits for them. So you've got a reindeer and a dinosaur. Okay, then we have a pastel pendants. So this is different shapes and ideas to create some cute little necklaces. The handy dandy and messenger bag. Okay, now that one is again a material based bag. There's a lot of instruction there. And now we have the little tiny treasures. Gather up your scraps of fabric and wool. It's time to make a mouse you want in your house. And this pattern is by Jenny Dixon, and it's showing 3 of her little friends and their little outfits that you can put on them. And then you've got all the information on how many parts and the patterns and everything else. And then we have an inspirational wall on this side, which is a mixture here of a crochet work. Okay. Ooh la la. Now we're on to the Great British Sewing Bee. Some of you will have seen that TV programme on BBC One. And here Linda Lewis is showing us how to make French knickers. Okay, and now this is the Hello Molly doll. Okay, now this one again is a material based doll, and it shows you in quite nice detail how to make it and where to sew, in quite a lot of information on that one. And now you've got a bit on a guide to organising a craft fair. So this year they were pushing out craft fairs and cake stalls, which is quite normal for them. Any way that they can creatively get some money. Oh, okay, so this is the King Wrestler. Okay, so this pattern is for cross stitch. So it's actually a cross stitch pattern. So yes, it could be transferred into a corner to corner blanket, but it will be massive. Okay, and they have the chart form there. Yes, that will be humongous. Right, let's move on. We have got a heart brooch, and again that is made using leather or fake leather scraps. That's what gives it the cheeky shine. Aha, we have got some crochet items. So these are the Bonkers scarf and mittens. Okay, now it is toast. Okay, so that is a jam on toast and egg mittens. Now I have seen this pattern already out on YouTube. Cheeky. Okay, so there we go, and that is the details for that one. Now we're on to the tiny doglets. Now these guys are made using I don't know, felting. There we go, it's a felting technique that they're showing us here. And then the next one up is the best threads, and it's showing you how to make crocheted coat hanger covers. Then we have a motto a day. Add some inspirational embroidered quotes to your display wall. Okay, and so it's showing you how to do the stitch work, and then any crochet work. Now we have a chance to use up a scrap fabric and snuggle down to make some fruity items. So there's apples and pears, and it shows you how to make them and the divide section. Then there is the princess and the pea. So let's see, it shows you how to make the princess, and then of course how to make all those quills that she lays upon. Now we have the crocus wrist warmers. And are they a knit or are they a crochet? They are a crochet. Ooh. Then we have a really cheeky story about the guinea pig who liked to make things. So this was a little story that they put in so that the parents could read it to the children, which is a really sweet thing. And then a colouring in page for the children, because it is a foldable doodle book. Okay, so there's a special way that you fold it and it will give out different pictures possibly. Okay, right, so then there is information here on how to make a cloud mobile using felt. Then we have our template section, so we've got the templates for the masks and the birds and the love brooch and the dolls and dinosaur coat. Okay, so all of the different templates there that you'll need. Okay, and the printable section to put out on that special print stuff that you use for plates and things. And then we have the mobile information and the dolly. So there we go, and then that's it, making famous. Ever wondered whether favourite authors, presenters might be partial to wood and yarn and needles? So basically this is a section telling you about who else is in the magazine, and that crafts isn't their first option for a job but it's the thing that they use to chill out with, like the rest of us. Now I'm really sorry to say that this edition is no longer available, but by the looks of it there will be a new one available this year for this year's comic relief. So once I get details on that, I will put it onto this video. Now each year, to raise funds, a comic relief make a huge amount of different items for you to purchase through different stores, but they also do give you the ability to purchase them online. Now you can purchase those at www.rednoseday.com. I will also put a link in the drop down box below, and I will also shout out on a whips and bits when I can, so that we can all support comic relief and craft to our little heart's content. Alright, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. So please, if you can, stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody.